The many nations of the galaxy prided themselves on their colossal power. So did the Draal, a species about 6 meters in height and about 70 centimeters in width. One of the tallest species in the galaxy, they were also known for their projects of mega engineering, building eccentric structures ranging from Dyson swarms to spinning black hole generators. But most mind-numbing were their fleets. Made up of an apparently minuscule number of only 972 warships, one would first assume their status as a galactic superpower was only due to their mega engineering capabilities, and tied to them, economical power on the galaxy's market, but that assumption would be wrong. The vessels the Draal built were hulking battleships, more than capable of taking on one, or, if conditions were favourable, 2 fleets, and still being operational for the next engagement. These battleships were often dozens of miles long, titans made up of imposing plasma batteries, advanced particle accelerators, and deadly railguns, plastered on every available square inch of hull. All weapon systems more than enough to easily flatten mountains from orbit, and if fully let loose, shatter the crust of planets and make them become uninhabitable. Adding to their offensive capabilities was the fact that the Draal battleships had thick hull plating at its slimmest points, about 70 feet and at most up to 120 feet in width. These facts made the Draal battleships a death sentence for anyone unlucky to go against, and secured the Draal's place in the hierarchy of the galaxy. As a display of this power, but also to further relations between every civilization and Draal government, the latter held a competition wherein each nation were to design one spaceship of their technological capabilities to go against every other nation's ship in an all-out battle, with everyone fighting for themselves. It was a holographic simulation that took place in real time where nations could express their naval and engineering power to their own people, to bolster morale, as well as garner the respect of fellow nation-states. This competition has been held over 58 times now, and was a spectacle each cycle to behold. The ships that took part in the simulation were controlled by a naval crew made to control the ship in a simulated star system of random choice, with it being an even battle between the Draal and other 3 galactic superpowers, the Kelron, Winlow, and lastly the Zup. Though having won the last competition the cycle before, the naval and engineering team of the Draal was determined to achieve victory this time as well, having built on their current battleship design, and equipping it with a new armour and upgraded weapon systems that would even rival a supernova. It was then to no surprise of their own that the Draal managed to, at times, easily hold their own in the simulation with the Zups, Squirk, Mooncracker being their closest competitor, up until the last battle against an upstart faction called the United Human Nations. The humans had built a small unassuming raven black ship, having no apparent weapon systems, and all in all taken as a joke by the other competitors. So it came as a surprise to everyone that it had survived the simulated battle for so long. More so when the Draal battleship started to lose armour integrity, which became invisible black dust. First, at an unnoticeable rate, as it tried to locate and evaporate the human ant that had hid in the chaos of battle. Then, the longer the Draal searched for the human dropship, the faster the depletion of their armour became, exponentially eating up the thick armour of their metal titan. This made the Draal naval personnel in control of their ship panic as they fired on everything which remotely looked like the human dropship's radar signal, but all they hit was dust and echoes. Thinking they were being destroyed by some type of infrared laser deployed by the human vessel, they searched the entire spectrum of the simulation up and down, but their sensors yielded no useful result. The Draal cursed human ship design, while fired at all available targets in the simulated star system, hoping they would eventually hit the metaphorical fly buzzing around their head. But again, no human ship was hit. In their panic, the Draal naval officers could not fathom the true idea of what the human engineers had come up with, while firing wildly until their ship's total destruction, as the armor integrity loss became hull loss until nothing was left in the simulation but black dust. Which ended up forming a small human dropship with the name of Size Doesn't Matter in bright white letters. A nanite swarmer ship and pride of the human navy.